part 2 of this little demo video. This is where I would draw my rare earths from, but like I said, you draw them blindly from this bag, but I've already drawn a collection here, so I'm not going to add any from this turn. But as you gather them, you bring your locomotive back, bring your golem back, and for the copper I got my 2 copper here, and I left 2 behind, and we're going to pretend this is the wasteland since I don't have room on the table for the wasteland board. But I'm leaving 1 iron behind from this guy because he generates 3, and the other 2 iron cards I keep. So I take those dice off and return my golems to show that I've collected everything from them. The flame here, I add the 1 point, so now I have 6 points of steam. I can use 3 points of steam since I have built my ironclad ship to go to the wastelands. Take my ironclad, travel the rivers of the wastelands, and he can take 2 resources. I'm going to take a copper and an iron. Okay, so that's the one way to do it without having to battle over them, but you only get 2. As these build up out here, including some of the leftover rare earths, instead of just taking 2, you can send a golem out there, have a battle if anyone challenges you for the excess, and take everything that's out there. Whereas my ironclad only allows me to take, this one, only allows me to take 2 every time I send him, and it costs 3 steam to send him. So I could send him out again, but there's only 1 resource left. So I already have 1 charge of my time machine, so I could spend my 3 steam to charge it 1 more time. Oops, I forgot to show that I have built that. I'm jumping ahead here. That would cost 3 copper to build, 4 copper to upgrade, which I have. So I'm going to turn in my 4 copper and add a gear to show that now, when it's not my turn, out of turn, I can use 1 use of the time machine to copy an opponent's action that they choose, either their apprentice action or their alchemy lord action. So that allows me to do something when it's not my turn. I can copy one of their actions. Later on, if I upgrade it again, not only can I use the time machine for rerolls, which is the basic use, but the final thing allows me to disable one of their apparatus cards or disable their apprentice for a turn. So they wouldn't be able to use their apprentice action for 1 turn. Alright, so that kind of describes the gathering and building and how the golems are animated. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold, but next I'm going to do an alchemy experiment over here.